Welcome to the next Oprah. Uh, Today is January 29th, 2012. Today is actually Oprah Winfrey's birthday, and so in honor of that, I'm having my first episode of my new audio, radio, YouTube show called The Next Oprah. This show is obviously inspired by, you guessed it, Oprah Winfrey. She's a phenomenal woman, she's a hero of mine, and this show is truly inspired by all of her work, which includes everything under Harpo, the Oprah Winfrey Show, Oprah Winfrey Network, one of the best channels, if not the best channel, the Oprah Magazine, and Oprah Radio. So every day I want to bring a topic that all of us need to discuss in our lives. And today I am bringing the topic of the present moment. I think Oprah, in her shows and magazines and everything, has really touched upon this topic and truly believes that the present moment is all we have and we really need to pay attention to the present moment. So I was on Oprah.com, as I am usually every day, because I think it's one of the best websites. It really is just the bank of spiritual articles and articles that help improve your life, and it just really is wonderful. And on it, there's articles from Oprah Magazine. Oprah.com has its own articles, and the Oprah's blog called the Life Lift blog. And if you haven't already checked it out, you really need to check it out. And so I was reading it, and I came across this quote in one of the articles. But I'm not even sure if it's a quote or it was just a sentence in the article that I'm quoting, not exactly verbatim, but basically it was saying that the present is three things. It means here, now, and a gift. And I thought that was so wonderful, and I really want to start off today's topic on the present with that it means here, like when you're in class, when the teacher used to take attendance, when you were in grade school, or if you still are in grade school, or present was when the teacher said, "Oh, are you here?" Read your name out loud, and you said present. It means you're here. So it's just that idea of being here in this universe, that you have a place in this universe. And then now, present is the now, and now is what exists. And this reminds me of another quote by Bill Keane, and it is, "The past is history, the future is mystery, and the present is a gift from God." And this really is truly true, that the past is history, and we can't change history, no matter how much we try. I mean, of course, there's believers out there that one day we can go to the past and build a time machine, and those movies are really great, but in reality, we're not really traveling to the past. I mean, of course, we should learn from history or we're doomed to repeat it, but there's no point in living in the past, and it's really about letting go of the past. And the future is a mystery. Although we map out our lives, we think we know exactly what will happen. We will get married, we will have 3 kids and a picket fence and a dog, and you never know what will happen in life. Life really is a mystery, and what we really have is this moment, and we should really cherish it and own this moment. And so I really thought the fact that the present is now is a very important concept when it comes to the concept of presence, and the presence is a gift. Present really means a gift. There are synonyms: present, gift, and it truly is a gift. It truly is this wonderful. It's not wrapped in a bow and wrapping paper, but it really is one of the best gifts that we have. This is what we have. A lot of people don't have present. Many people have died. Many people, have been in a coma or passed away because of disease. And we, those who are alive, are just so fortunate that we have the present moment with which we can do anything. And I think it's an incomparable gift given to us by a higher being. So, finding that moment of calm is very difficult. And this is what Megan O'Rourke talks about in her article. And the article was featured in the December 2011 issue of O Magazine, and it is actually, the cover of that issue is actually the image that is being played while I am speaking. And I will link the article below so that you can read the article. It's a short 3-page article. And today's episode is based off of that article. And the article is called How to Embrace the Present Moment. So, Megan O'Rourke talks about how it is really difficult to find that moment of calm, and whether we are mothers, fathers who have children who are running around, and it's really hard to find the moment of calm, or you work in a very noisy work environment, or you live in a very noisy neighborhood, or you go to a very noisy college living in a very noisy dormitory. It's very hard to find that moment of calm, or that moment to be free. But, we are all worth at least 1 minute of our lives. So even if we need to lock ourselves in the bathroom so that we can give ourselves 60 seconds of calmness, of stillness, to really figure out what we want in life, and if we're happy, that's what's important. And so this writer, Megan O'Rourke, was always running around, and her mother reminded her to stop and enjoy the view. And she says that her mother gave her an important gift, which is the present. And like I said, the present is a gift. It means here, now, and a gift. Eckhart Tolle, who is the author of The Power of Now and A New Earth, which was featured on Oprah's book club, and there were so many episodes on it. There was a whole special on A New Earth, and there was a whole series of lessons that are actually on Oprah.com. And he said that accept the present moment and find the perfection that is untouched by time. The present moment is the perfection that time has not touched yet. So it is really an opportunity for us to create our life, co-create our life with the Creator, whatever you believe the Creator to be. And so her mother passed away, Megan the writer, and this forced Megan to reevaluate her values. And she honors her mom every day by keeping in mind, and I really would like to quote what she said, the majestic strangeness of the world. And I think that's so beautiful, because the world is strange, the world is a mystery. Life is a mystery, we don't know what's going to happen. And the strangest things do happen, but that's the beauty of the universe. It keeps going, and it is majestic. There's something very majestic about it. And Megan describes a day when it was really cold, and especially on a day that's very cold, it's really hard to, appreciate the present moment, because you're freezing, and no matter how many sweaters and turtlenecks and scarves that we have on, it's not enough. And so she remembers seeing the cold, and then feeling the cold, and then she noticed the way the sun radiated off the snow onto the cars. And she was able to embrace the present moment in that. And that is beautiful, And so if you can embrace and appreciate the present moment in the freezing cold, you can appreciate the present moment in anything. And so it really is about, taking a minute out of your life, at least. Of course, if you can take an hour out, that's phenomenal. But we're all so busy with our lives. But if you can just start with a minute and appreciate that minute, and even if you're in the most, terrible situation, no one knows what anyone is going through. People have a disease, people have loved ones with diseases, people are living in poverty. There's so many hardships that people are experiencing, but if you can take that one moment to appreciate that present moment, even in the darkest of times, your life will truly improve. But once again, being present is easier said than done. It requires letting go of old habits, which we all know is very difficult. It's very difficult to quit an addiction. It's very difficult, if you have a habit, to no longer participate in that old ritual, that old habit. Yourself that 1 minute to look at your life, to see if we're happy with our lives, and things of that nature. So I just want to leave with a couple things. Embrace the present moment. It is the only thing that we have as human beings, and let's appreciate what we have. So take a moment to hug your friend, to donate to charity, whatever you can do to make yourself feel good in this very present moment that we have. We have one life to live. I mean, I'm sorry, don't mean to offend anyone if, people believe in reincarnation and things like that, but what I mean is, at least in this life, whatever your beliefs are, this one life that we're living right now, we should really embrace, we should really live it to the fullest, live our best lives, carpe diem, live your best life. That's what we're here to do, to find our calling in life and answer that call, as Oprah says, and let's do it together. If you liked this video, audio, radio, recording, please subscribe, please like, please comment, please feel free. I really appreciate the fact that you're listening. I want to leave you with an eco-friendly tip. Please recycle paper. One thing you can do is save flyers and use the opposite side to write little notes instead of buying post-its and recycle paper, and try not to buy new notebooks when you have old ones and things like that, but let's keep a green environment. It's very important. And please don't use your cell phone when you're driving. That's pretty much it for today. Thank you for listening. I really appreciate you listening to the next Oprah. Until next time, have a fabulous day, and thank you. And that's the way it is.